Hey guys, I'm back with a new video, and I'm gonna be showing you today what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be changing the shifter on the car. We have a piece that we had to fix right here. As you can see right there, it looks better than what it was before. There was a big crack right there. I'm gonna show you the components of the shifter and how everything works right here. So technically we bought this and it came like this over here. It's a 5th gen shifter from a 2012 to 2015 Camaro, and we're gonna make it fit on the 98 Camaro. I'm gonna show you all the parts that come in the package. So we have this 5th gen shifter, like I said, 2012 2015 Camaro, and this is the components to make it fit into the 98 Camaro. So we have the trim piece that goes on the center console, the shift knob. It's a Hurst shifter. We have the stick right here and the small bolt. We'll be making a video tomorrow about it. So to prep this, you basically have to snip it, but you have to be careful with the leather boot. Snip it from right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, basically all the way around. Once you have that done, you're gonna grab your 4th gen plastic trim. You're gonna put it in the boot. Don't forget that the driver's side is the one that has the 2 clips on the side, and this is the passenger side. So you grab the boot, you put it in here. Also remember that this faces you, so that's how the shifter is gonna go. You grab the boot right here. As you can see, you line it up. You grab a Sharpie and you just mark it, because you're gonna have to make holes for it. We already did the holes, but I'm just showing you the steps that you have to do. So you marked it. You marked it right there also. You mark it right here. Then you're gonna grab a knife, whatever knife of your type, and you're gonna be careful and carefully just cut a small hole big enough for these plastic bits right here. Once you do that all around, you're gonna grab the plastic again and you line it up. It's not that bad, but you just have to be careful with it. Alright, once snapped in, that's how it's gonna look. Sneak peek of how it's looking. That's how it's gonna look inside the car. So you can see it looks pretty good, because if you see my shifter, that one's ugly. The one that the stock cars come with. So you can see we can fix it right here. You can't really tell. So here we are, guys. I'm gonna show you how to take the complete shifter off. You have to unscrew the ball, unscrew this bolt right here, which is a 14mm for my car, and it only had one. Take the boot off. Grab the 14mm. And as you can see, this bolt right here, unscrew it off. And just like that, it's out. All right, so now we move on to putting the new shifter stick. 2 bolts. I think it's a T40. They recommend for you to use red Loctite, so we have it right here. So I will set the bottom one first. Make sure the Loctite catches on. And now you do the top bolt. All right, let me close this Loctite real quick. Clean this little bit right here. Now that they're hand tight, we can move on to tightening with the ratchet. Just tighten it a little bit. I'm gonna need an extension for the other one. Extension right here. Sure the bottom one's tight. Top one still needs some. Throughout the whole process, make sure you hold the shifter stick so you don't put stress on the transmission. That's tight enough right there. That's tight enough for that one. Let's double check one more time. There we go. See that angle right there? That's how it's gonna be, closer to the driver's side. So now we got the console trim right here. For the boot, you gotta make sure that it clips on right there. I don't know if you can see right here, these clips right here clip onto the shifter trim. Now carefully we're gonna put it in here. Try not to damage anything. And it has to go all the way in. And it snaps in. Just like that. It's in there. Now we got the stick right here. Like I told you yesterday, there's a hole right here also. I don't know if you can see it right there, where there's a little bolt that you're gonna have to put in. This just goes all the way down. So where the bolt is at, you'll see it right here. See that hole right there? So now we're gonna screw the bolt. Having some technical difficulties right here. Guess I gotta bring it up a little bit more. All right. So here you have it. This is the final product. Only thing I don't like is second gear still hits. That's the main reason why I changed the other one. Hits right here and it was cracking this. As you can see right there was a crack, but I fixed it. Second gear is the only gear that hits though. Everything else clears. Just second. Overall, looks pretty good. Makes the car look better. So now that I'm done with the shifter, we're gonna replace the MAF sensor. But first we gotta disconnect the battery. The reason I'm replacing the MAF sensor is because the car acts up whenever I floor it. It kind of stutters a little bit. And it's either gonna be the MAF sensor or the coil packs. But the MAF sensor is cheaper to replace. So we'll just do that right now. Alright, so we disconnect the battery. Off the negative first. On the positive. Just to be safe, we're gonna take it off. Now right here, with the same socket 8mm, we're gonna take off the filter lid right there. Put it to the side. Another one right here. Disconnect it. Make sure you pay attention how you took it off. Has an airflow. The old one. This is the new one. The new design. Same connection. So there you have it. Make sure the arrow right there points towards the engine. Put it right here. Make sure it's in all the way. Just clamp like this, be easier. Right, now you tighten it. Yeah, that's not coming out. You disconnect this to be safe so it doesn't break off. Now you put the cone on top of this. Not the best design, but it'll have to do. Put this lid in here. Connect this back on. The connection for the MAF sensor. There you have it. Now time to put the battery back on. Now you do the opposite, connect the red terminal first, the black one last. There you have it. Simple MAF sensor replacement right there. Yeah, I know the lid's kind of broken right there. I'll get a new one eventually. So I came back and double checked everything, and I made this overlap right here on these plastics. Everything looks good though. Just don't want no air leaks or anything. You can see right there. It's good. Strapped good.